Welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and today we're going to be finishing off the 100% Let's Play. So, obviously, I'm not going to be ending the Chao Garden Let's Play, but I will be holding the right to end that whenever I see fit. I'm getting some major slowdown right now. What's happening? But I came into the shop to see if there's anything interesting, and I do say that catches my interest. That catches my interest a lot. Shiny black egg. That might be the rarest egg there is. Okay, this is indeed the rarest egg in the game because you need all 180 emblems for there to even be a chance of this appearing. So I'm definitely going to be buying that. I'm not going to lie, this is not how I thought this video was going to start. Especially since I'm having 8 frames per second. What is happening? This is crazy. But either way, I'm going to put this into the Chao Garden, and then I'm probably going to restart my game. This is just nuts. But I can't believe that egg was there. I don't think I've ever actually seen it. That's a first for me. Let's hatch this egg and see what's in here. And he is awful. But hey, that's alright. We have our first race here in Crab Pool. So let's jump right in here. After doing those 8 preliminary races to get prepared for this, I gotta say, I'm kind of sick of watching this little introduction. Look at some of those smiles. Like, I haven't gotten any of those yet on my Chao. Like those big, long ones. Oh well. So, let's try and beat my record. I don't really know, like, how plausible that is. I feel like I've done a pretty good job at optimizing all of these, but we'll see. Well, definitely not going to beat it now. Might have used too much stamina. Oh, I did beat it by a lot. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. First place, let's go! Oh man. These races are funny, because we're just going to win all of them. So, it's really just a way to get all the items. Like a shovel. So now, if we give this Chao like a seed from the store, he'll be able to plant it and grow a tree. Which is going to be really helpful for me because I'm going to want to grow Chao fruits and things like that. So, let's go back in here and go on to Stumo Valley. Which I think is really funny because this is the flying one, I believe. Yeah, look at all these flying Chao. And like the obstacle is flying over a wall. Or like as far to a wall as you can. And then like you have to climb up it depending on how far you don't get. But because our flying stat is so good, we kind of just fly right over the wall. No big deal. So one thing I haven't explained about the races is that you have like your little stamina bar, and that's gotten, obviously, your stamina levels up by eating fruit, and that gives you a certain amount of stamina in the races, so then every time you hit the A button, or whatever your like just normal jump button is, you will get a little bit of boost of speed, but if you run out of stamina, your Chao will slow down considerably. So you have to be a little careful when your stamina is low like mine. Like, honestly, in some of the longer races, that might actually come to be a concern because it's only level 13. Usually I feel like you'd want it in the 20s at least, but I think we're just going to roll with it. So, next race. I believe this is just the running race. And our Chao's a running Chao, so hopefully this should be where we gain the most advantage. I don't know if I ever explained this, but the main reason I wanted this Chao to be a running Chao is because all the races later on that have a combination of all these obstacles, like running is what you're doing for a lot of the race. So I always found it helpful to try and find a Chao that not only has good all-around stats, but then like specialize them in running. Aw, oh, dang it. Just a little bit off my time. Oh well, that's alright. So, what are we gonna get this time? I don't have like any of these rewards memorized, obviously. Dun, dun, dun. Is that a maraca? Alright, we went from shovel and watering can to maraca. Very interesting. I wonder why that is. So, the unfortunate part is if you want your Chao to be able to use these items, you do have to race them in all of these. And, like, unlock it for them. I believe. I could be wrong, But I think that's how that works, because that's how the medals work, obviously. So I think to get your Chao these abilities, you have to complete the race. But that's fine, we don't really need them on that many Chao. But it can be a fun thing to try and do just in your spare time. So this is the climbing race, which is funny because I can just use all my stamina right off the bat, and let's see if we break my time. Ooh, we did, by 0.03. Let's go. Oh hey, look at that, we have a medal on now. So I believe with this Chao World Extended mod, that means that we can now get Shiny Chao. Or not Shiny Chao, Jewel Chao. I don't really know how that works. Let me exit the garden and see. Is there any sort of egg in here? Maybe this one, maybe this beginner medal doesn't count, because it probably doesn't make sense for it to. Alright, let's move on to the jewel races. So, as you can see, I've already done all of these. Let me tell you, it was not quick. But let's just get right into level 5 of the Aquamarine course. I believe this one, because it's Aquamarine, is going to be swimming. Yep. So, we gotta beat all of these swimming Chaos with our running Chao. Now, the real question is, what is that face? What is that? What is that mouth? That's a weird one. Not gonna lie to you. Alright. So, as you can see, King has a little more stamina than you probably did the last time you see him. And I forgot that in one of the configurations for the mod, I turned on that during races, my Chao gain experience for stamina. So, that's quite helpful for me. Because having more stamina is always good to boost my Chao. Alright, the big fly. Yeah, we got these guys, no problemo. Who knows, with this boosted stamina, since I did the Aquamarine races first, I might even be able to set a new course record on my file. Uh-oh. I think I definitely screwed up. Whoops. Oh well. Still a new record. But more importantly, we won. And that's all we're really looking for. Look at that. We got a medal on our chest and a Sonic doll. Alright, so we'll go on to the next one real fast. Next up, we have the Topaz race, where the key to winning is flying. I don't think that should be too big of an issue, because I think flying is our second best stat. But either way, look at these guys. They don't have anything on us. Half of them are sleeping. Alright, let's see if we can beat our course record again. I'm hoping I can show you guys the best of the runs. But here we have our first obstacle. Oh yeah, look at those guys. They can't even like get to the wall. That's crazy. They call themselves flying Chaos. And this is my favorite jump right here. I like to boost right before it, just see how far into the tunnel I can get with the flight. I wonder if you had like maxed out flying, like 9,999, if you could get like all the way through the tunnel. That'd be pretty crazy to see. Oh yeah. Let's just use more of this stamina. Let's go, King! Like, look on the mini-map where all the other Chao are. It's just not even close. Like, it's so not close, it's like not even funny. Boom. New record! Now we have a Topaz medal. So luckily, because of the mod I'm playing, I can change which medal I have displayed on him. Which is nice, because sometimes it's a little annoying, the ones they have. And I'm not sure how you have to change them. Next we have the Peridot medal, which should be running. Yes. Oh, look at the guy in lane 8. I think that's going to be our competition for this race. You know, these are kind of hard to commentate because there's not really much to say, because we're kind of just watching these Chao go at it. Oh yeah, look at that guy. I knew he'd be our competition, but he's just no match for us. Look at that, boost a couple times. Maybe getting his head a little bit. Now, one thing I will add is that I don't know if the modded stuff does this, but I know like the original hats, like the wool hats, if a Chao is wearing one, it'll like distract the Chao behind it and they'll move slower. So use that as you will, I suppose. Man, that one Chao like way in the back, he's really struggling. Is there any way to switch between the Chao? There is in Sonic Adventure 1, I don't know if there is in this game. Or if we're just going to be watching our guy the whole time. But as we continue to pull away at the end, and it's looking like we're going to set a new record. 3, 2, 1, let's go. He's close. Not gonna lie, that was a closer race than you might have expected. Wow. That's a book. Can't tell if it's a coloring book or not. The Garnet race, which is the strength race. So, let's see if we can beat these guys. Ooh, that second Chao. That is probably the coolest power Chao look in this game. At least for the, I don't know. It's between neutral and dark for me. But, I don't know. I actually don't know. All the Chao look good, depending on what you're looking for. But here we go. This is where we're really going to gain some ground. Yeah, those guys are swimming. Gotta shake that fruit down. It would also be cool if I could see the Chao. But no. Alright. Let's keep her moving. Come on, King, don't you know we gotta set new course records every time? Come on, man, you can do it. Use all your stamina to get up the wall. Come on, you're so close. I think we got it. We did. Nice. That gem looks really nice, actually. Hey, this is exciting because in my mod, we're gonna be able to get these Chao eggs now, like all of the Jewel Chao. Because unfortunately, on the GameCube, unless you have a whole separate game, or unless you have like are cheating or something, you can't get them. And on PC, there's no way to get them at all without mods. So that's pretty nice, actually. So now we're moving on to Onyx, which is brains and luck. So I don't really know how that works, but I don't know how the brains and luck stats work exactly. And I'm not even going to pretend to know, or even pretend to say it matters. I really don't think it does. Look at these guys, the most normal looking Chao. But these are where the races start to get kind of long. Which is why, of course, I'm the only one. Yo, stand up, bro. Oh my goodness. Bro's taking a nap. Okay, never mind. Maybe luck and brains do matter. That was a crazy time loss. But it's alright, we're catching back up. Alright, so look at our little guy go. Pumping his tunes. Just taking names. Alright, already back up there. Could be ahead, leaving this room. Come on, Buster, be smart. I mean, it's kind of funny, there's only one wrong option. Like, I really wonder how many of them would pick the circle. Or if the last guy there has to pick the circle. Bro, stop waiting in line, just go! Just go! You don't have time to celebrate. This is crazy. What if I lose this race? That'd be kind of wild. It's definitely possible. If I fall into a hole here at the end, I think we just lose. Come on. No falling into the hole. You can do it. Get lucky. Get lucky. Just get lucky. He always goes for this lane. There's always a hole. No. Please. Please. Yes. Yes. We win. Man, I'm not gonna lie, that one had me sweating a little bit. Crayons? I feel like you can color now. It's actually cool, they'll draw pictures on the floor with those. Finally, we have the diamond race, where general ability is the key to victory. So, this is where our all 99s are really going to come in handy. Because from here on out, I'm pretty sure all the races we're going to be doing are going to be about general ability. Which is why I recommend you have a run Chao. Because a lot of the courses is spent running. And you can really make up a lot of ground if you have good run. But all the others are important because you have like great fly, you can also gain some crazy advantages. Especially on the swimming parts, because usually you fly before you swim. Or like you fly before strength. So having good fly is also very, very important. So I'm glad we got a bit lucky with this Chao and the stats he's good at. Because even if you all 99 a Chao, there's still no guarantee they'll actually be able to win all these races. At least consistently. If you have like just bad stats in the wrong spots. But luckily, I think with this Chao, we should not have a problem, and we should pretty much be able to first try all the races. I mean, just look at this guy go. He's a machine. So one tip I can give is I always boost before a flight, just because it gets you extra fly. And just less swimming, less power. Just seems overall like a good idea. Right. Time for the game show. Can you select the square? Or will he go for the circle? See that? Look how smart he is. He's going for one in the front row so he doesn't have to carry it as far. This guy knows what he's doing. Alright. We have a pretty sizable lead, so there's pretty much nothing to worry about here. I always like this little cave part of the race. It looks really nice. Alright, right here is one of the main reasons I was saying that fly is so important too. It's because you can really skip a lot of this swim with a good fly stat. But obviously having the swim is still important. But look at those crabs. Those guys are scary. What if they just decide one day they're tired of this monkey business and they just go after a Chao? That'd be pretty dark. Bro, you're about to set a course record and you trip on the straightaway finish? That's crazy. That's crazy of you. You gonna fall in a hole too? Yep. Okay. Alright, no course record, I guess. But that's okay. Man, it was so close even with those two blunders. Look at that diamond. I have no idea what that is. Alright everyone, now we have the challenge races. Alright everyone, we have our final challenger. The neutral Chaos Chao. Oh man, these guys look so cool. I really want to get one of these. I want to make a Chaos Chao of a neutral hero and Dark Chaos Chao, but have all of them be like all S's in all their stats. I just think that'd be so cool. But first off, we have to beat this guy in a race. So, as you can see, just already, we are far superior. So, the race will not be close. Unless something crazy happens. It will not be very close. But you know what? That's alright. Because we take those. And you know what? I didn't watch 11... Yeah. I didn't watch 11 races in this one mode to not blow the final boss out of the water. That's why I train this guy. You know, normally I think of training the Chao as like the hard part, or like the grindy part. I think it took me 20 to 30 minutes to max him out at 99. It really did not take very long at all. It was way faster than I ever thought it would be. But man, these races, oh my word, they're taking forever. I mean, I've just never done it like this before. I've always raised them slowly while I'm like playing through the game or 100%ing the game. I've never like just absolutely slammed these out of the way all in a row right at the end. Like, this has to be the least fun way to play the game. Like, seriously, don't do this. Don't try this. Never attempt this. Unless you're speedrunning. Then you can probably attempt it. Because I'm sure this is optimal. And for some reason. But, as you can see, we are almost a full loop ahead of this guy. Normally these races, like if you don't have as good of a Chao as I have, actually can be kinda tight. If you have a guy with mostly like C's and D's. But, I don't know man, King, he's King, what can I say? It's just who he is, it's in the name. Then don't you forget it. It's as real as it gets. You know who's even more real than King? Queen. Rest in peace, Freddy. I'll never forget you, man. Anyway. I don't know where that came from, but don't fall. Yes, I love it when they don't fall. Perfect. Well, we have now completed the challenge races section. Look at that gold medal. You'll love to see it. Great. Your reward for beating the master is you get TV. You get to watch TV now. Now we have the final hero race against the Dark Chaos Chao, which is certainly my least favorite out of the three. I don't know. I just don't like it nearly as much. But it's still like really cool. Look at this guy. This guy's got a little bit of speed to him. Maybe this one will be kinda close. Still probably not though. But that's fine. So, I don't know if I've said this yet, but I'm kind of skipping some of them that have rewards. And I would like to show all the races that give rewards, but there's just too many of them. So I decided to only show the races that are the hardest difficulty in each section. So I'm showing off the hardest beginner races, all the jewel ones, and then the final one in challenge mode, the final race in the hero mode, and the final race in the dark mode. yeah, that's how we're rolling. But as you can see, this guy is not a challenge either. We have a fairly significant lead over him, which is kind of crazy, to be honest, considering these guys are supposed to be like the hardest of the hard. But they kind of stink, not gonna lie. They just can't do anything against a maxed out Chao. Probably because it was supposed to be like almost impossible to actually max out a Chao to like all 99s, but hey, we have it, so that's what we're rolling with. That's just how it's gonna be, whether we like it or not. But there's really nothing else to say. We're gonna win the race. We're gonna get the medal. And if I didn't already have the emblems, you would be getting an emblem, which is a woohoo. Yeah, so just enjoy that. But we are approaching the finish line, and after this, we only have one more race to show off. At least that I'm going to show off. I should count up how many races there are total, because it's kind of crazy how many they expect you to do. Like, why does it have to be so many, man? Couldn't have just a couple less? Like, do the jewel races really need to have 5 tiers for all 6 of them? The answer is definitely not. Woohoo! And last but not least, we're taking on the Angel Chao, also known as the Hero Chaos Chao. So, this is the final race we have. Personally, in my experience, this race is the easiest out of the 3 Chaos Chao. Is that true? Almost certainly not, but it's always been my experience. It's really just backed by absolutely nothing. So, no need to listen to me. Oh, look at that! We're falling behind early. Oh, that might make it interesting. We're gonna have to spend a good part of this race catching up then. Look at him, he's already so far ahead of us. Oh man, look at him go. That's alright, we'll get him. We have a lot of stamina to work with, so not anything to be too worried about. We might catch him here, to be honest, if it takes him too long to shake this tree. Oh, he got that pretty quick, actually. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, okay, we're catching him. Oh yeah. Come on, King, catch him before the pool. Or trip? Are we gonna lose this race? There's no way, right? There's absolutely no way that King fumbles the bag in this race. Like, you've seen the times. He's ran like 248s or like 240s on this course. There's just no way that we lose. Alright, we caught back up. Oh, look at this. This one's a little tricky. Do they know where to go? The Angel Chao's a bit confused. Come on, skip past that Sonic. Yes. He's going for the square. Bro really picked up the square. That's crazy. That is crazy of him to do that. Well, I guess now it's just an extra free win. If Bro's passed out at the top of the stairs because he brought the square. That's funny. Then when you mess up, Oma Chao comes down and just kick the snot out of you. For not having any idea how to look. Or pay any attention. Alright, let's go. Oh man, what a good flight. I think we got this one in the bag. Come on, King, just gotta close it out. I wonder what his time will still be. Because normally we'd be finishing the race in like 2 seconds. You do sub 250? Probably not, right? No, definitely not. Wow, this is a slow run. Oh well, so far quicker than it needed to be. So hey guys, do you remember when we beat all of the jewel races? Yep, because of the Chao World Extended mod and one of the configurations I picked, I now have one of each jewel Chao egg. So we're gonna have some fun with these over the next few episodes. See you guys then. Like, comment, subscribe.